So yeah, that's how that worked out, I guess. Got her going. It runs okay. It's got the carburetor and the fuel pump off of my 14 Massey sitting on it there. So it's not really dialed in for the 16 horsepower motor. It's more tuned for the 14 horsepower. I did adjust the screws on it to the same as what the 1650's carb was set to, and that seemed to work okay. So I mean, it runs alright, doesn't run perfect. It smoked real bad, as you can probably tell, when we first fired it up. There wasn't even enough oil showing on the dipstick when I started at it. I had to put some in it, and I put in seafoam with the oil too to help clean it out a little bit. But yeah, the smoke seems to have died down a little bit. It's still smoking a bit. I think maybe the best thing to do would be to rebuild that motor. I mean, it runs okay, but if we're restoring the tractor, there's no reason why not to redo the motor too. It's about $250 US, I think, for a complete kit. That would be, I think I seen it on the iSave Tractors. I have to look up the price on it exactly, but I think it was like a complete kit. It's all aftermarket, but it's like the gaskets and the carburetor and piston, connecting rod, stuff like that. But the only problem with that kit is I'd have to do it. I'd have to get the crank machine too. I'm not sure I want to do that. Like, I would say most likely scenario is that a fresh set of rings and a hone job on that motor would be plenty, and a new gasket set. So anyway, we'll see. We'll take the motor apart anyway. We know enough now that we want to do that. So we'll take the motor apart when we're restoring it, and we'll check that out. And let's see what else. Forward and reverse worked good. High-low range worked good. I could not get the hydraulics to work. The 3-point hitch would not raise or lower. And the mid-mount didn't seem to be doing anything either. But if I held it on long enough, it would make a kind of a noise like it was going to do something. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe that's not low on oil. So I think there's ATF in it right now. It's probably not even the correct oil, but it should work fine even with the ATF. But I'll check it out, see if I can't fill it up a little bit. Maybe, well, I mean, it could just be that it's seized too. I mean, it's been sitting for so long. But that's no big deal. I was already planning on replacing one of the lift cylinders anyway. Mid-mount, I couldn't really care less if that works or not. I'll probably just take that cylinder right off of there and plumb in a auxiliary port maybe in the front of it. What else? Yeah, found out what I needed to, so alright, out late working here, but as you can see, I got the digital compression tester hooked up to the tractor, hooked up with the fitting there, so I'm ready just to crank it over and see what she comes up with. 116 psi. Zero it again. Alright, so I was just working at the 1650 there, and it's running pretty good. Just got to order some parts for it, so I guess it won't be a long wait for you guys, because I'm just gonna kind of group all the videos together and I'll upload them kind of simultaneously, or whatever you want to call it. I'll do one video a week or whatever. I probably won't even start until the tractor is either done or like maybe 3/4 of the way done. So yeah, it won't be a long wait for you guys, but it's gonna be a wait for me. I gotta order a carburetor, fuel pump, tires, a bunch of other parts. But yeah, you'll see. We'll run into some other problems, I'm sure, too, so we'll have to figure that out. I just checked the compression on that motor. It was making about 115, 118 psi. So, hey Ben! So I'm not sure if that's good or not. I'll have to check the manual for it. But anywho, oh, and the 3-point hitch hydraulics and the motor lift hydraulics are actually working on it. I didn't think they were before. I thought it might have been low on oil or whatever, but for whatever reason it unseized itself, or whatever you want to say, and it's working pretty good now. So that is good. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.